This is Damon L. Jacobs.
And I'm Roger Newcomb. Welcome to the Creative Arts Daytime Emmy Awards.
We are coming to you from Los Angeles, California, and we have all the best interviews coming up with the people behind the scenes and in front of the scenes that make the shows awesome.
It's an exciting night. They're going to award lots of different categories.
And some surprises too, so stay tuned. Are you nervous? Are you excited?
Well, I'm not.
Are you even thinking about Sunday, or is that just totally...
Well, it's 2 days away.
Yeah.
So it's then.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm just, thinking about our guys winning all the awards.
Yes, and you are presenting tonight.
I am.
What are you presenting?
Sound and editing with Mr. Michael Muhney.
Would love that.
Oh my God.
Oh my
goodness.
God, okay, we're just don't stop. We're gonna. Right. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, it's a real alligator.
And I just thought he was happy to see you.
He's very tame, that alligator.
Let's hope he stays that way.
Oh, and that's a porcupine.
Oh my.
What is that? What is that, sir? That is so cool.
Michael Muhney's going to join us.
Alligator, dude.
I'm sorry, I don't want to talk to anybody right now. I'm looking at a live alligator.
That is so cool. Whatever.
So you're presenting sound and editing.
Sound
These are very important categories.
for drama and non-drama.
Yes.
And editing for drama and non-drama. And I'm assuming the non-drama is not comedy, but just something that isn't dramatic.
Then why is it on TV if it's not dramatic?
It probably is some sort of children's show type of thing.
Okay, that would make sense.
Yeah,
That would make sense.
They're too young for drama.
That would make sense. So if it wasn't for sound and editing, we wouldn't get to hear every nuance of Phyllis's quivering voice when she's pissed off. Who are you wearing tonight, my dear?
You. You didn't know that? I will be wearing you later.
Me or the alligator?
You.
Okay. I have one last question. This we're seeing a lot in the world, how social media can take on a life of its own, and we're seeing how Twitter, especially, can sometimes get a little out of hand. I'm wondering, are there any what's the most embarrassing thing you've ever tweeted?
Oh, I never tweet. I'm not on Twitter anymore, but I was on before, and I didn't. Oh, it wasn't my cup of tea. Twitter was not my cup of tea.
Didn't like Twitter, huh?
But
Didn't like the Twitter.
Muhney likes it, and it
I
works.
know.
And it's good. It's good. I respect it. But I never tweeted anything embarrassing. He's asking what was the most embarrassing thing I ever.
Yeah, for you, what's the most embarrassing thing you've tweeted?
I would never tweet that.
I don't get embarrassed.
Oh,
all right, that's a great answer.
I never believe people who say that.
You know me.
Don't.
You know me, so
You've had embarrassing moments. I'm sure you have.
What can you preview for us? I'm going to get to you.
Your life is just one strand.
Yeah, how can you be embarrassed when you're
of
constantly embarrassed, like me?
Anything you can preview for us about Phyllis this summer?
She's just hanging out, doing nothing.
I know some stuff that's crazy. I don't
Really?
know.
Michael Muhney is always on the pulse.
Okay.
I accidentally found
It's
out.
an owl. It's an owl.
We are surrounded by wild animals,
gosh.
all kinds of fur in this place tonight. How are you doing?
Welcome.
It's been such an exciting year for Adam. He's been getting away with so many things lately. And yet the audiences still love him, still want to see what's happening next. Why do you think that is?
Well, I mean, first of all, there's a lot of Victor's DNA in Adam, and Adam really is Victor 2.0.
Yeah.
So there's that sense of I don't know. I don't want to say someone who isn't going to pay for what they do or reap what they sow, but he's the kind of guy that even if he's knocked off his center, he's going to continue going and he's going to find that center again and have another plan of attack. If you actually look at the mythology of the show and the history of Victor, the character that I've made a point to be a student of, you find that even when he's defeated, he's not defeated. Even when he's, put in a corner, he's not. And there's always a sense of sort of game on mentality. And so that's something that I focus on and emphasize on the Adam character, so that the likenesses can really be striking, with these two. And I think it's also makes it more interesting to watch.
It seems like you can relate to that.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, can you relate to that in your own personal life? That when if you're in a corner, there's still 3 other corners of the room?
Sure. Well, look, in my life, I'm not a quitter, and I'm not really afraid of much of anything. And
you're never embarrassed. We've already established that.
I don't get embarrassed. So, I mean, I think ultimately, at the end of the day, I have to have to infuse who I am into this character, and then the situations that he's in, and say, look, if I were this guy in this situation, how would I play it? You know, I could react with my head. A simple scene, being handcuffed and carted away, and maybe I'm supposed to look back, and that's all it says in the script. I'm supposed to look back. 9 out of 10 actors, when they're handcuffed and they're being dragged away for dramatic purposes, they're going to look back and there's a sense of defeat. I've just been captured, I'm handcuffed. I think Adam is that guy that looks back at everyone with a wink and a smirk and that says, oh, you think that this is going to stop me? I mean, this is...
I'll be back.
You know, so there's that sense of interpretation, too, in a character that I think is really important. And
absolutely.
I really I have his voice in my head, you know, not in a bad way.
I was going to say, that could be a little haunting.
Yeah, no.
That could be a little haunting. Okay, what can you preview for us about Adam this summer? Is he going to meet up with Sharon again? What can you tell us about what's coming up for Adam?
I can say that there's going to be... You know, I mean, you hear the classic cliched marketing pushes for it's going to be unlike anything you've ever seen, or it's going to be... No, I think that my reputation in terms of when I've decided to pitch for a character or for a storyline and say, this really is going to be something, I'm sort of like 100% with my record. I only will say something when I really think... And I'm telling you, even the next few weeks, but certainly this summer and this fall... There's going to be a lot of histrionics.
That's awesome. Can you tell if he's going to be kissing any more boys?
Well, no, just off camera.
That's off camera. Okay.
That's what I do to prepare.
I'm here with Kate Linder. How are you?
I'm thrilled to see you.
You always look so amazing at these events. I mean, you always look amazing, period. But tell us who you're wearing tonight.
This is Suwong, and this bag is like totally amazing. But the outfit is Suwong.
Beautiful, beautiful. How have you been doing lately? We haven't talked since the Emmys last year.
I know, so it's been a year. It's been a fabulous year, and here we are again with Weinar having 20 nominations, and so it's really, really, really good.
Isn't it exciting?
Yeah.
How's Esther been doing? You know, one of the things I've loved about Esther is that when she wasn't on camera, she was off becoming a substance abuse counselor.
Right. She's a drug and alcohol. She's certified drug and alcohol use counselor.
Right, which of course in working for Kay, that's really necessary to know that. Does she ever off screen, or is she ever practicing that? Is she helping people, or is she just kind of staying around the channel?
I think Esther, always tries to help people, whether it's in the front or behind the scenes, but she's always caring. She's a very caring person, and she loves, you're so sweet. She loves Mrs. C. She even likes Jill, even though Jill's mean to her. So
she is the peacemaker. I think if Esther was running this country, we wouldn't be having any of these nasty Democratic Republican things because she would just sweet and nice everything out. She would make everything good for everybody.
Great idea. Maybe we should start Esther for president.
Esther for president, 2012. I'm so there. In the meantime, Kate Linder, you always, what a lot of people don't know or do know is how much work you do behind the scenes to help others, to raise money for charitable organizations. And I'm just always so impressed by that.
Thank you. I'm celebrity spokesperson for the ALS Association, Lou Gehrig's disease. And it's a horrific disease. So I try to give back as much as I can. It's very, very important. If we all did that a little bit, just think how much better the world would be.
It would be better. Yeah. We all have that responsibility, and I'm so impressed and inspired that you continue to do that consistently. All right, so I've got our slogan. Vote for Esther. She will clean up the Senate.
Yes.
She will clean it up.
Actually, we have a whole thing that just started on Restless Style. I think you've seen it. It's Esther's greenhouse.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if you saw that.
Okay.
Esther teaches how, shows how the Chancellor House is green and clean using, homemade cleansers. And actually, I just taped another one the other day, so that'll be out soon. So it's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, again, I want to thank you so much for everything you're doing on camera, everything you're doing off camera. I'm here with Melody Thomas Scott. This is Damon L. Jacobson. We love SOAPS. I'm so happy to see you.
Oh, thank you so much.
You look so gorgeous. I'm not surprised. You always look gorgeous when I see you at these events.
Thank you. I'm glad we got here a little late.
Yeah, a little. Well, but you're here. This thing is not going to start till you get here. How is it for you being here tonight at this event with all these cameras, all the attention, red carpet? Do you ever get tired of this stuff, or is it still exciting?
You're kind of in the middle of that.
Yeah.
It comes with the job, and we always enjoy this event because we get to cheer on our crews. We like to see them win awards, and so it's a unique evening.
Yeah. Are you presenting tonight?
No, I'm not.
Okay, just cheering on the
Not
crew?
this year.
Just being
Yeah,
here? Okay.
I don't have to worry about anything this year. Just sit
Okay,
there.
okay. I want to just be honest. I want to see more of you on Y&R. Y&R would not be the same without you, and I don't know if you can speak to that or if you want to speak to that, but I just want to let you know I loved your work. I've loved your work for over 30 years on the show, and you're amazing to me.
Thank you. You know just about as much as I do, so don't worry.
Yeah. What are you going to be doing this summer? Is there anything you can tell us about projects or interests or hobbies this summer?
There's a couple of things that I can't talk about yet that just happened. So,
Hint?
you the first.
We Love Soaps with Tommy Pearson and his beautiful crew of workers here at Young and the Restless, who just won for sound design here at the Technical Emmys. I'm going to let each of you introduce yourself. Tell me your name.
Dino Johnson, post-audio engineer.
Okay.
Tommy Persson, production mixer.
Luis Godinez, boom operator.
Beautiful.
And Denise Palm Stones, boom.
Wow, congratulations so much. So tell me exactly, because a lot of soap fans don't even realize how technical this process is of putting a show on the air 260 times a year and have everybody's mouth sync with their words and all the tears and sound effects all sync together. What's the challenge in this?
The challenge is mainly when you work with the boom audio and radio microphones is also to have the actors to do there, and the enormous help from lighting designers and lighting directors. That's the main, to get good audio, because we don't want to have any shadows on the background or on the actors. So it's very important to work with superior actors and lighting directors.
Right.
Yes, and of course, later down the process, when you come to all the editing and cleaning up all the audio in post-production, so it's all integrated with it. Everything works well together on Young and the Restless. Yes.
Wow.
So
what episode did you submit, or what episodes did you submit this year?
it was a tornadoes sequence on the yes.
So it involved a lot of technical special effects, not just the usual dialogue of yelling and accusing and crying.
It was rain and wind, a lot of rain and wind. Yes.
Did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy the challenge?
Very much so. Yes, we did. We did very much. And we had collapsing ceilings and everything. They came down around the actors. Yes, it was a challenge.
Now, I'm guessing with things like that, you usually get like one take?
Pretty much, yes. These days, one take. Very seldom.
What do you do when the pressure's on to do all of that stuff in one take?
We sharpen our minds and our fingers, and we go for it. Yes, and everybody is always on, and so talented at all times. So that's why we get in one take, all technical, as well as the wonderful performances. Yes.
I don't think you all had a chance to thank everybody, so I just want to give you, if you want to say a few thank yous here at We Love Soaps TV, who would you want to thank tonight?
Well, I would like to thank Tommy Pearson and also Dino. Yes, Dino is our post-production master.
All right.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Sir, how about you? Who would you like to thank tonight?
Likewise, I'd like to thank all of our technical crew, production crew, our producers, and also our wives and spouses who, like I said, were gone for many hours, and all the understanding that they have. That's
there
involved.
when we come home.
Yeah, they're still there when we come home.
We have 4 people missing tonight. They could not make it. So, and those are very important people that could not make it this evening. So we like to thank them also.
Do you want to say their names?
Yes, it's Mark Beckley, Mark Muhney, Mikael Persson, and Manny Marino. So, thank you, Manny Marino. Yeah.
And Dino, who did you want to thank tonight as well?
The Bells and everybody, for them creating this whole world of Genoa City and the Young and the Restless, and we're here to keep the drama coming.
All right. Well, I want to thank you guys, because without you, we wouldn't understand a single bleeping word Victor Newman says. It's just a fact. Thank you for everything you do and for all you contribute to Daytime.